taking a trip to Trail Ridge today to show you what it's like to register at camp. We're getting to the top of the hill. On the side over here, you'll see the RV park. And if you've got an RV, this is the place that you need to pull in and just walk over to the office. Pull in, find a good spot for your family, and just park your vehicle there. You can set up later, but just go check in over at the office over there. Now, when we get to the top of this hill, there are two gates. There's one that kind of goes, if you would go straight, and there's one that goes left. You're gonna take the one that's left. It has Trail Ridge Camp on a sign right there. If you go straight, you're gonna end up by the dumpsters, and that's really not an exciting thing to see your first time at camp. So you'll drive through the gates. You'll first see a little cabin on the right-hand side. You'll also see the speed limit sign of 15 miles an hour. And really, we do ask that you abide by that speed limit. Just take it easy as you drive down the road. Once you get here, we don't need to be in a rush. We can just enjoy our time. In front of us, you see the great big giant building, the two-story building. It's got a green metal roof on the top of it. That is the Thomas Center. That's where we're gonna check in, and we wanna make sure that everybody is stopping at this building, checking in, and we're gonna show you how to do that here in just a minute after I park. So we parked our vehicle, we're in front of the Thomas Center. Looks like there's somebody on the porch. We're gonna go talk to them, and hopefully they'll tell us where to go.
Hey, I'm Bethany. Welcome to camp. How was your drive?
It was great, thanks.
Where are you from?
Milwaukee?
Oh, so about 3 hours then. Not
Just
super
about,
bad.
yeah.
Awesome. Well, registration will be to your left inside here, and Georgie will take care of you.
Great, thank you. Oh wow, they've got a map on the wall here. Here's the map of the camp property. You can see that we're here right now at the Thomas Center. We came up Cherith Way. We went past the RV park. We're here at the Thomas Center now, and there's a sign over here that says registration's this way, so we're gonna go this way. Before we register, if you need the restroom, there's one right here to the right. If you need that, go ahead and use that. Otherwise, there's some down the stairs to your left there as well. And here's the registration window. Let's check in with Georgie.
How's it going?
Great, how are you?
Doing good. Can I have your last name?
Schneider?
Aaron?
Yep.
Perfect. And looks like you registered with 5 other people.
Yes,
You made it?
that's all of us.
Great. Let me check you in here. Payment looks like you did it online, so that's all good. And then I have a retreat schedule and camp map for you. You guys are going to be staying in some of our cabins in Wild Deer Park.
Perfect. And this is my first time here, so where is that?
Alrighty, so we are here at the Thomas Center, and you're going to drive by the dining hall, which is where we're going to be going after you settle into your cabins, and then the cabin area is down at the end, Wild Deer Park.
Gotcha. Thanks a bunch.
No problem.
See you later. When you're done with registration, you're gonna walk out this direction just so we can keep a steady flow of traffic. There's a door right here. It's gonna take you back outside. So she gave us some paperwork inside. Number one was a camp map. That's important to have, especially if you're new to camp. Even if you've been here before, there are things that are always being added to camp. And so make sure that you take a look at that, keep that with you as well. This is our booklet of important event information. Inside we'll find things like the details for the event, what's all going on, and the schedule. Know when to be somewhere. All right. So we're gonna go down. She gave us directions to Wild Deer Park, and we're gonna head down there. And she said something about passing the dining hall, and we're gonna go find our cabin down at Deer Park. So remember, we're still going under 15 miles an hour, just past the volleyball court on our left-hand side, and we're getting ready to pass another big building, and looking at the map, it looks like that's probably the dining hall, and it is. So you'll pass the dining hall. Usually there's cars parked here at the dining hall, so make sure you are extra cautious about kids running around. Off to the right-hand side, there's the chapel, the auditorium, and there's a lot of activities off to the right-hand side. I'm not sure what all of those are, but I'm pretty sure that we're gonna enjoy those while we're here at camp. Now we're passing a couple other things now. There's a soccer field on the right side. Down to the left, there's a bunch of firewood and stuff. Looks like that might be where the campfires are. I see off in the distance to the right what looks like a basketball court. There's this building, what's that say? Sports Shack. That's a place we've got all kinds of activity equipment. Horseshoes is out over here. There's the swimming pool. Kids are excited about that for the week. And we're kind of going past the pool here and around a curve. Looks like there's some cabins down there, but that's not the cabin she told us to go to. We're heading down the main road of camp still taking this turn around here. And there's a road that's marked Deer Park Circle. So let's go ahead and head down there. And yeah, this looks like what it is on the map, is Wild Deer Park. So as we come to this area of the camp, all we have to do now is find our cabin. Now, Georgie didn't tell me just now what cabin to stay in, but all of these cabins have signs on near the front door and the back door. You can pull up right in front of the cabin, get yourself settled in, and then find a good parking spot for the time that you're here at camp. Again, as you travel around camp, the best mode of transportation is your own 2 feet. Once you get here, if you can walk around as much as possible, that'll usually be printed in this event information book. But make sure that you're walking around camp. If you can't walk around, we understand that. Feel free to drive, but make sure that you're just doing so safely and that you're parking in the right parking spots. There's some areas that it's not a great idea to park there because other people get stuck. So we're gonna go and take this spin around Deer Park, and then we're gonna pretend that maybe she told us to go to Applewood, and we'll show you what that might look like. All right, had Georgie told us to go to Applewood, here at the swimming pool, we'd be taking a left-hand turn down to Applewood. So we'll drive down here and see what this is all about. You can see off in the distance some of the Critter Holler Farm. You can see the dining hall over there. You can even see the Thomas Center as we walk down here. There's a special trail that's been taken care of that you can walk through the grass from Applewood over to the dining hall. It's a little bit easier than taking the road sometimes. Over here behind me, you see the fire pit. That's where we'll be having our testimony campfires and things like that when we're here. And now we're in Applewood. And these are, during summer camp, these would be the boys' cabins. But again, down here, you'll just need to find a good parking space, get yourself unloaded, and then park somewhat permanently for the weekend. Down here is the archery range, the tomahawk range, and even the blowgun range is located down here in Camp Applewood. We hope this video has been helpful for you and you're preparing to come to camp. Whether it's for a retreat or summer camp, regardless, we look forward to seeing you right here at Trail Ridge.